Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I never got along with Mr. Thompson, but I don't think he deserved to die. He tried to do his best. I suppose that's fair. You were just acting in self-defense and all. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them, and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain. Something you need?
ちょっとね、触れたそうで。あ、ファストトラベルできるじゃん。いい暮らしになったんかな。
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. Well, I have got nothing against a little good old-fashioned pragmatism. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined. Put that away. You're making me nervous.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. Activate the disguise. Excellent. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to... The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you...
これが何でしょう。で、自分の部屋に何か。
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic. Your user preferences have been updated, Captain. In the event we are about to crash into an asteroid, I will remain silent.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing. I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
自分の部屋に行きたいんだけどな。行こう。
The woolly milk has coagulated into woolly curds again, Captain. Make yourself at home, Captain. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Got a sec? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned. Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless, or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
何こんな仲間いんの？容易に殺せないな。
Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please.
身分証のご提示を。
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
マジ？
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
好きだなこいつ。
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute. Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with? Be seeing you.
いろいろ複雑なんだな。弾が欲しい。結構安いな。この弾じゃないの？こっちか。これは一体何の弾を買ったんだい？反応ボタン。アサルトライフルの弾。ああ、ライフルある。こう迷うな。 で、まずこ
I
れか。
picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
そういう
No one lives on Monarch. It's a
What?
wasteland. You're hearing.
そんなことできるんだ。
Things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of.
Mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
何もいらないんで。ビタミン
Have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of wanted terrorists in Israel.
食べ物ってどんな効果あるの？
食べ物はね、よくわからんな、バラったから。
Rizzo's purple berry
息は
and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more price.
お金がない。これ出資してやろう。
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of woman terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
This is XF411s? And an old Yakita 37?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Gee.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
宇宙来た。
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Hmm. 改良ってなんだろうね。
The board would like to...
どうせなら
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all. Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? Come on, Captain. I just got my fingers dug into the guts of a real-deal spaceship. You think I'm liable to let go anytime soon? Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident. That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not. Well, I don't know about normal. It's sensible.
Are you listening to me? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make us...
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? A mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Keep hanging around. What can I... I'm surgery mostly. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me. You look out, though.
Very much. A soft our candy shell arose.
Very お金がないからナビ買えないんじゃないかな。受けられます。なんだろう。やば。
walked in here. Can you get me out?
You're fast.
Thank you, stranger. You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is? Hey, let's not be hasty. Here, I've got a few bits on me. Take it. Just take it, and we'll forget this ever happened, yeah?
アンティピラーだって、あ、エロい名前してんな。ショットガンとハンドガンの弾が一緒なのまずいな。
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
The news packet had the tossball scores from the Commerce.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers. Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, you've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could... The more we got... Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
ああ、1000あったらこんなことしなくてよかったんだ。やらかしたな。
I'm just gonna hang in the back.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding. I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I ask around. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? What? I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells. But you... It's always like this with you tramp freighter captains.
Oh, Captain, be nice.
Yes, please do. I have a fragile constitution, I'll have you know, and this runaround is like to give me a cold.
On second thought, maybe you should be mean to him just the littlest bit.
Well, once you've tired of your jokes, you know where to find me. How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? You've changed your mind? You absolute rascal! Be my guest. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. Better that than moving crates in the cargo bay.
Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Ask away.
아, 쓰고도 없으니까. 기와타 쓰느라って話か.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? You've changed your mind? An apprehension of this caliber would be tremendous for my career. I would send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, but... The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. That's really neither here nor there, don't you think? No.
To give away something so important to you.
I'll thank you not to question my... It's only... So you'll need to get my seal back. You probably don't even know where Wells is. Law, what am I going... Oh, I'm...
なんか、気力させらないですね。金を持っていいか。これをやればいいのか。金ないもんな、しょうがないしな。
Scheduled advertisement for the following store.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
怪しいな。
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? That's gotta count for something, right? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
おバカ様だった。まあ、ややとか。
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
マジか。まあいいや。
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last week?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic... Yeah, okay. Deep breath. Maybe I just got a little squish for a minute. But yeah, there's other stuff needs doing. Thanks for the talk, Captain. I was real out of sorts. I feel better now.
グリネードランチャー持ってるんだけど。すごっ。
Welcome. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and... What?
Captain, we are now capable of access. Also, corporate... Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
No guards, huh?
お前と一緒にいると何を得られるんだい？あ、説得いいね。
Huh? I like this place already. That had to hurt. Something chewed clear through that armor.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Hey, is that gunfire?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that.
こいつポンコツだな。
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes...
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back. I had to leave an experiment. I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Some people say rap must make... Sure. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole... Yeah, if you change your mind. You're underestimating the importance of the eighth back.
Was that supposed to be the living quarters? Seemed about as livable as a coffin.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? Yes. I must apologize if my call diverted you. Why... My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless. I cut the call immediately once I'd...
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt if I don't... We were tasked with formula... One cannot exaggerate the benefits of... Very well. We'd formulated... Hours ago, a group of... If those cretins get that... Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish... The research is in the safe in my office. The lab's entrance. That would show too many have been lost.
This Crane guy cares more about his research than his own people.
Look out! Nice one!
Did you see that?
What was that?
All right, here we go.
What was that? Did I hear something?
Incoming!
Careful!
What was that? What was that?
I'm ready for this! You got it, Captain!
Here I come. That's the last of him!
Money.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on it.
Look at this place. Like some kind of tomb. Staying out of sight.
Who the... You. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside? That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither. That's how they got in. We got that locked down. There's no access from their level without a security keycard. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of Raptidon musk. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. They don't care which side their lunch is on, but the Rapt cells are down with the outlaws, so they're the appetizers. When it looks like they're fixing to make a sally upwards, I have a sniper pop the lock on a Rapt cell. It's kept them busy. Thanks. Company will probably bill me.
Something else! Damaging another worker will result in a wage deduction.
Everyone all right? Brawl.
Huh?
Hey, boss! What's this? Ooh, that had to hurt.
ついたの。
Hey! You! Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. I am good for my word. You will be equitably rewarded, on my honor. But I will not haggle or bargain with you until you help me. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Would you rather run errands for a corporate puppet like Crane? Listen, you are being used. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Ask. Sell it, of course. Assume nothing beyond the purview. You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? Never mind. I'm obviously in no... I'll help. Take your time. I would ask what was on your mind. Nothing beyond the purview. The raps took us. You'll need... Take your time.
Carry on.
Damn turncoat. We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes. I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. That all the variables come together in the end. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
아, 이거 세트 연주할때. 이야, 픽스 넣을 걸 그러나.
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
お金持ちになった。そして強い。
Oh my gosh.
You picked the wrong damn day.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Heard from the lasses down on 22.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored sour nut.
The old rest and go. All the luxury and comfort of...
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea, can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose. Are you positive? Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous... All right, I'll sell. Anything else? Yes, dear. You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia is happy to oblige. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Might be best to. Suit yourself. Anytime, sweetheart.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Rizzo Blueberry Fudge, a salt sour candy shop around the sweet blueberry flavored center.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off?
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work. Destination reached. Scylla.
Board had an asteroid mining operation out here. What happened to him?
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
You didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that... I see you there!
Heads up, jackass!
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Windows mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to... All of this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence.
Is any of the news they play here actually?
CNP Borst plotted.
I can't thank you enough.
CNP Borstworth. It's not the
Sublight puts the organized in organized crime. Try to get him to use that slogan.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for? Oh, wow!
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Not a word. Pity. My guy in marketing is about to lose his other thumb. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship, Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask. I have a salvage.
Does this make us sublight agents now?
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the... if there's anything... These days... Be see... If this is something Tobias could handle, I don't... Thank you. Ah. I don't charge for cure. Very. I have this thing. I like to think of myself as the last honest... Hey, careful with the C... sub...
가독기 나이든 난 움직이니까
CNP Boston Bakery. When you eat pt1, Boston Bakery. What the hell's going on?
Great law, is it? What do you... Groundbreaker, Miss... Go. That's right, dearie. Though for how... Chief Junlei Tennyson. Then what are you asking? Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her. And between you and me, I think this heat problem with... The board can't abide a commute. They've always... But it won't work. It's almost time for today. Straight to the point. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account. Because that... I think they may... Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I also need throw...
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason But that's not what you... Anytime.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain. Remember that you are not insured.
も買いたいな。
Organic materials detected on. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal.
Yeah, now that was fun.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing mole.
Unexpected.
Here goes nothing!
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth...
Oh, it's you. As if my... Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he... If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should... Oh.
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
Doc Crane better get over himself.
Time.
Any news? On that thing? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers. Damn! I bet the outlaws shot it for kicks. At least the short circuit would have let some raptidons out. Revenge! Kinda. I siphoned power from the pods to keep Dr. Crane from... Well, it's not...
I got 500 bids on the Darlings.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are... We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Edgewater. めちゃくちゃにしに行こうかな。お金がないもんな。住民に上がるけど。
Gotta show me how you did that.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here. Here they come!
Ruin your day!
You guys all right? Deft hands, Captain.
Here they come!
What was that?
Here they come!
Everyone all right?
Oh, I cut.
Looks like we're doing this.
I just rolled.
Hey, look!
More ここからはどうなってもいいかな。
You want some of this?
ね、お金がないとこうなっちゃうんだよ、人は。
Wait for this!
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing?
Here they come!
Just keep your fingers to yourself, okay?
No, please! I don't want no trouble! I've always felt weird in here. Here they come!
This all day! Go watch your field!
しょうがない。 いっぱいレアな手に入る。
Hey, that's company property.
What do you think you're doing? Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
So what's the plan? Here they come!
No messing with you, boss!
Don't mess with it.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on... I don't believe...
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures. You'd have to... You'll need to speak with Hiram... once you have everything you need. Best of...
Captain, an unusual...
The Eternal is in us all. A man who, when he...
That was... Considering...
I don't think I like this place one little bit.
Hope we brought enough guns, boss.
Here they come!
Have it! Whoa, that had to hurt! I got your back, boss! Oh no, poor buddy!
Please, would you kindly inform the... We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one... We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding?
Hey there. He's friendly enough. Not that he... Yep, seems like it. Sure thing. Most places, I got a preference. You need anything else? You... Maybe. Too big. Most of those... All right. Be soon.
Move along.
Rizzo's knocked you out hard. A CCN 76 milk chocolate, caramel and treatment. It's time for a KYL.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? I got a...
This is Halcyon.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? You've changed your mind? Fine. I can't grant you access to Byzantium without it. If the... I absolutely would not. Gladys intend... And if I refuse... A spicy little pick... I'll be waiting eagerly for...
So that's how it is, huh? You just sell somebody out to the board without a second thought?
If you're here for this... Anytime. Gracious. I would... Yeah. Well, ain't that peachy? Anything... Any...
Yes, with you, boss.
You know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded...
How do you do? Huh. Oh my law. You've done it. You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. Now then, let me see. I just have to apply the seal here, sign like so, and... Ta-da! Here are the forms you'll need once you reach Byzantium. Oh, and a nav key so your ship can travel there. Those authorization forms will let you speak with Sophia when you arrive. I'll send her a message straight away to let her know you're coming. She'll be delighted, I'm sure.
Where you been living, Captain? Under a rock? Miss Sophia's got to be the second most important person in the...
Yes, quite. Miss Akande is just the person to take some... She can fill you in on all of the boards up. Best of luck to you.
snobby elitists? And punchable faces.
Wow. Byzantium. I guess that'll be pretty crowded.
After just the rainbow.
Welcome aboard, Captain. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Do you have an appointment? Of course. You're that curious spacer, Mr. Bedford. Madam Adjutant. Bedford's contact...
No, thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long. Yes. I've been reading all about you. This dossier... I have a file on everyone. I have a file on Percival here. You wouldn't believe what... I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting... When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. Anyone with eyes can see that you're talented. But you're also unpredictable. I don't like unpredictable. You have potential. But I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be retired. I want you... the opportunity to become the board's most valuable freelancer. And Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work. I'll tell... It isn't as if we're executing Lockwood. The nature of Lockwood's work was... I'm asking you to... The board has a lot of problems. I'm the chairman's adjutant, not his sycophant. I can't serve... What Halcyon needs is people of it. Let's not mince words. Wells is a dangerous criminal and a lunatic. He's earned every bit of his bounty. I know you're eager to collect on that bounty. Deal with...
We're gonna kill somebody without even knowing what they did wrong, if anything?
So now we're taking orders from this pompous bureaucrat?
Keep your associates in line, Captain. I expect them to follow your orders as you follow mine. At the very least, I expect you to do better than the other freelancer. Report back to me when you're finished. We've hired outside contractors before. There's another freelancer working this job, but he's been dragging his heels. Dependable and competent freelancers are hard to come by. For your own sake, I hope you prove to be the exception and not the rule. Excellent. Percival will handle your paperwork for you.
Apologies for the wait. Personal assist... Oh, will there...
we wanted the board's attention, we want to put some fear in the board, right? I want to believe you. You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. If you think she's using us, why... You got some secret plan to double-cross the board? I knew it! I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it... Come on, boss. You know I'd never... I appreciate your time.
Yeah, huh?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the
really need all
Halcyon
this
Holdings
security?
Corporation Board.
I have to go through 3
Today's
checkpoints
greeting
just
is
to
brought
the
to you
coffee
by
break.
Auntie Cleo.
Can't be too careful. This...
Hey, take your time.
Byzantium estates, built on the backs of the working class. Nothing exciting. Good. Gotta write that down.
Monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predicted models,
All right, how does this sound?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my darling.
Welcome. Welcome to the Byzantium office of... Bureau. Well, hey there. What can I... Damn, fine. You got me. I ain't a receptionist. Truth be told, I'm glad you know. Lying to his... I was hired to cross off Ms. Lockwood. Thought I'd pose as her receptionist. Ha! Hope you don't mind a bit of competition. May the best... Perish the thought. I don't just waltz about murdering who I please. I'll just tell her I'm the replacement. If she calls me on it, I'll kill her. If she buys it, I'm gonna wait for her to return. Then we can both have at it. And whoever kills her... What a prom... I'd appreciate it if you could keep this whole assassin thing just... Knock yourself... Oh, you know how it goes. Looks like...
We're the best there ever was.
Well, you're obviously not from around here. I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it. If you were along, I'm glad you... Are you... Parent?
Where are we headed?
Yeah, boss?
Nicely done.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Konbanwa.
インしとったんかい。
ん
インしとったんかい。
あ、さっきです。
さっき。面白い。てか。
すいません。アウターワールド。
うん。
結構、今どのぐらいまで進んだんですか？
わかんない、どこまで行ったか。
何時間ぐらいやったんですか？30時間まで。
そこまでやってない。
10時間でもやったっすか？
そんなもんかな。
結構やってますよね。
うん。面白い。自由度が高すぎてやばい。
そういうのいいっすよね。一人でやる分には。
そう。もうなんか、長丁場な匂いがする。
いいじゃないですか。自分もそういうゲームをいくつか持ってるんで、なんか。
アウターワールドはね、進められるな、これは。結構バカゲー。結構バカゲーです。うん、そうね。